I don't want you guys to leave and leave her with me. So Raymond, if you wouldn't mind doing a Regal Cinemas blessing to make sure that La Llorona gets out. This folklore has been going on for generations, but I was wondering, Michael, if you could just describe, for those who may not have heard of the Curse of La Llorona, can you give us a little bit about her?
So it's based on a legend that has been passed down through the generations, and it's the story of a woman who, basically the most beautiful woman in all of Mexico. And she marries, she settles down, has these two beautiful children, and one day she finds her husband in the arms of a younger woman. And she goes...
First mistake.
And she goes insane. And she grabs her two boys, and in this fit of jealous rage, she drags them to the river, and she drowns them in the water. And the rage passes, she realizes what she's done, and she can't live with herself. So she throws herself in the water, she kills herself. And from then on, she is cursed to walk the earth for all eternity, looking for other children to take the place of the ones that she lost.
You know, you will go and you play outside, and your parents will tell you, come inside or La Llorona is going to get you.
As soon as it starts to get dark.
Yeah, she's not a legend for us.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Terrifying. She doesn't, I grew up in Mexico, but I'm Venezuelan.
Yeah.
You know, she doesn't stay in Venezuela or in Mexico.
We were shooting the scene, and in the middle of the scene, I have one hand on the Bible and my other hand up to God, in the middle of prayer, battling the monster, and the bracelet that I was wearing for protection against negative energy burst off my wrist and spread all over the floor. We had to cut, picked it up, and several of the beads, which are this very hard stone, they were split completely in half, and I kept them.
You kept them?
I kept them.
Who are you?
Rinsing.
Can you kind of talk to what the Regal experience will be when everyone sees this live?
You know, when you're making a movie, you see it a billion times. This is my first movie, someone should have warned me how many times you gotta see it. But when you see it with an audience, it's always fresh and it's always a unique experience. And each time, each audience is different. People react to different things.
The person who was sitting behind me was great because every single moment really got him. At one point, I think he kicked my seat. And then at one point he goes, "Get it, girl!" So I really enjoyed that.
My apologies, I had no idea you were in front of me, so I'm so sorry. If you can speak to James's influence on this movie, as well as perhaps if there are any correlations between the Conjuring universe?
Yeah, totally. First of all, James is amazing. He's the master of horror for a reason, and he's got I'm such a fan of his even before this, and to work with him has been just so awesome. And in terms of a shared universe, I think that would be really cool if these were connected. I think that there are certain things in the movie that, you know, it's part of the discovery of the movie. And so we definitely want audiences to go in and discover those things on their own.
Right.
It's your fault! I tried to stop her! Who did you try to stop?
La Llorona.
If you wouldn't mind doing a Regal Cinemas blessing to make sure that La Llorona gets out.
First of all, this isn't enough. I'm just telling you right now, you're screwed.
No, come on!